guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are making what we're going to call just a light Kaiju deck. It's a Kaiju deck, and it's an excuse to use this card, Magical Cylinders. You set one Magical Cylinder directly from your deck or graveyard. If set from deck, you can activate it this turn, and then this card you can banish from the graveyard and double the damage your Magic Cylinder does, which means your opponent does a direct attack with whatever monster they're swinging. So it's pretty cool. I also added a similar bit of trap, and that's Mirror Force Launcher, where you discard a monster, add the Mirror Force. If this set card is destroyed, then you get to set the Mirror Force and use it immediately. Generally, though, at 22 cards, you could probably cut these two cards and be just fine, like that. But if you want to run around with them. They're not needed. They just work well in this deck because Launcher requires a monster. You discard a monster, and this deck has a lot of monsters. But other than that, this would be Core. This just shuts down an enemy's turn. Usually they have to either avoid this completely until they can work around it. They waste back row trying to destroy this one, then you just chain it and summon this one. It's a really good bit of card protection, especially if you're free to play and you did get Magical Cylinder and you don't have a bunch of traps. Just toss these in there. It's actually pretty cool. So then other than that, we're just using the Kaijus. We have the Dark and the Light Kaiju. I'm using more of the Light Kaiju because we have Anti-Glare Shield. We can give them a Kaiju, use Anti-Glare Shield, and then that monster's not even going to hurt us. And then we also have Lava Golem in combination with Swordswoman, works with these big monsters, Kiteroid to stall, and then obviously Owner Seal to take our monsters back when we want them. So I like the mix of Anti-Glare Shield. Obviously love any chance to use Swordswoman. Usually you're only getting wins when you get Owner Seal. And usually people just play around the Magical Cylinder, but it's good protection. So fun little deck, cool little replays, cool new free-to-play cards. I look forward to more Kaijus. This is barely a Kaiju deck, I guess you would say. But like I said, it was a soft try for Kaijus. So hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are going first against a Joywheeler. He's on a 4 streak, I'm on a 2 streak. This deck was getting some good wins. They were really quick with Owner Seal. And there's some really good long duels that I wound up losing. But they were super long, super crazy. Here we set 2 cards. He's got an Insight. We set a Magical Cylinder and a Mirror Force. Magical Cylinders. Now Red Eyes is a good deck for this once again too. You can steal the monster, not have a big problem. Susceptible to our traps. It's all good. He's got a Red Eyes Fusion. Throws a Swordswoman. Now, we don't want a Mirror Force. That's just going to bring a Swordswoman back out, and we're going to get hit, and we're never going to get this Lava Golem out. So we're going to use some Magical Cylinder. I think he jumps headfirst into the double damage. Now, we can't wait for him to get up to 3k. We got to just use it at the 2800. Still a great amount of damage. Now he's going to call the Hunted in our end phase. He could have done that in his in our main phase for us. That would have been great. Does it in our end phase. Not a huge deal. We still have Kiteroids. There's 1. And there's 2. Now the Lava Golem's ready to go. We know this is just the Fang and Chain or whatever because he searched it. So we're able to Lava Golem, Owner Seal, and hit for lethal immediately. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are versus a Bandit Keep. He's on a tiny win streak. Looks like over 20 cards. No, 20 cards on the dot. So we're the ones over 20. We got Owner Seal. We got a Kiteroid. We got a Swordswoman. He sets a back row. Nothing to steal. So we can get aggressive with the Swordswoman. We hit him for 1500. Pass on the duel. He is Harpies. So Harpies are actually a good target for Kaijus as well. You can get rid of their Cyber Slash Harpy, and then she can't use her bounce. So here she is. Gotta use his bounce on my poor Swordswoman though, to use an Elegant Egotist. It's a lethal amount of damage, but we do have a Kiteroid. So we stop the big damage, we'll take the little damage, we don't mind. Now we already have a Kaiju. get a second Kiteroid, that's great. Then we Owner Seal our Kaiju back, normal summon our Swordswoman, swing over the Harpy Lady, try to swing in again. He's going to Ice Dragon's Prison a Kiteroid, so would be kind of hard to hit our cards with that card. So Monster Reborn though, that's a sick card. Gets his Cyber Slash Harpy Lady back, uses a Feather's Rest to trigger her, but I think he returns the Swordswoman, of all things, yeah. So by returning the Swordswoman, the best he can do is just a Kamikaze with searching the hunting ground. Now he can Kamikaze with his Slash Harpy Lady, but that's not a very good turn. There's probably other stuff he could have done if he just returned the Kaiju, but he's low life points as it is. We don't show him the Kiteroid in the hand, we use the one in the graveyard. Now we Kaiju him once again, even have another Owner's Seal, even has another we even have another Swordswoman to hit for 1500 and lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a little Yugi. I think he is in fact Exodia too, believe it or not. It's so disappointing that Yugi's grandpa didn't really have any Exodia cards. I mean, the skill's called Grandpa's Cards. Grandpa's in the game and he doesn't get his cards. So he starts with a Chocolate Magician Girl, perfect monster for a Kaiju. So we go, normal summon our Swordswoman, Anti-Glare Shield, we swing right into him, we take 1800 with the Anti-Glare Shield. Him swinging into us will not do a thing, so he will swing. Oh, why did I Kiteroid, guys? We already Anti-Glare Shielded. So that was a misplay. We Anti-Glare Shielded, he would not have hurt us, didn't need to use the Kiteroid, wasn't paying enough attention. I used my own skill. So he's down to 1000 though. We can special summon our own Kaiju, normal summon our own Swordswoman, swing over his left up monster. Now he only has 400 and Swordwoman is ready to go. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Gore. I think this guy, oh, he's on a 6-win streak. He is in fact Goki. He's 23 cards, Goki main event. We got a Kaiju, we got a Cylinder, we got the Owner's Seal, and the Swordswoman. So this is obviously a really good hand. Magical Cylinder, even when he gets the Cosmic Cyclone it, we still get to our Magical Cylinder out. Now he banished it, so we don't get to double our Magical Cylinder damage. But look at that, we beat a form of back row hate. He couldn't follow up any plays. We let him hit us with the 1600. We get another Swordswoman, grab our Thunder King. He gets his Search of the Suprex, of course, but we get our Thunder King right back, and we normal summon our Swordswoman, but all it took was one quick swing anyway. Owner's Seal always makes for a quick duel. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are versus a trashy 30-card Phantom deck. Don't win the duel, but it's a really fun duel, really cool duel, really shows off what the deck does. So we'll do that. We have Kiteroid. We're gonna fast forward through stupid Phantom trees and I don't care what this skill is doing. It's doing a ridiculous book length of stuff. So yeah, Phantom plays. Here they go. Woo! Tons of searching, tons of special summon, tons of graveyard stuff. Look at it all go. Look at it all go. He's still going. That's the second part of the skill now. He's got other monsters. He's still searching. Still going. That's like a rank up or something. Here he goes. All this noise. Hate this archetype. We take the 1200. Then we go with Kiteroid. He tries to negate the Kiteroid. We go with the second instance of Kiteroid. He tries to negate it. We go with the third instance of Kiteroid. Look at that chain. What an insane chain. What an insane monster. And we have the Kiteroids to stop him. Then we Lava Golem. We set our magical cylinders. He's almost virtually in pure top deck mode right now. He's filling his graveyard with a bunch of obnoxious traps. Very little he can do. Goes for his Phantom Knights of Breaksword. Tries to get rid of the Lava Golem and the magical cylinders, but that's what's so good about magical cylinders, guys. They generally get rid of an instance of a pop of back row hate. So we do get our magical cylinders down. He can't do anything. He sets there. We special summon Radiant. We get the Thunder King out. He's going to veil him up to 3100 and protect him from destruction. He takes 200. Not a huge deal. Then we get I think a Swordswoman from there. He's not going into magical cylinders or anything like that. Yeah, Swordswoman from there. He's got a Forbidden Chalice, our poor boy. And then I think eventually he just grabs a second Forbidden Chalice or something like that. But great stuff there. Alright, here we are facing a Soul Burner. I don't think this guy puts up much of a field or a fight, so we're going to have to see. 22 cards over there, just like us. And full of traps. Not generally what we want to see, and it looks like he saw the same thing. Get a Swordswoman though, so she's going to be swinging. We set 3. Not the Mirror Force Launcher though. So he sets a 3rd. We're going to be able to swing again. He's already down to 1,000, so kind of tough bricks all around. Gets an Alistair. Shows a set invocation, goes to the fire monster. Virtually nothing he can do against Swordswoman unless he has some effect negate. I think he does. I think he has a Forbidden Chalice. Oh no, just a quick scoop. But yeah, we had so much going on. We had magical cylinders, we had mirror forces, Swordswoman's always getting started, easy bricks, waiting for owner seals. So I look forward to us getting more kaijus. I like this magical cylinder combo. I do. It's just 4 cards. So if you don't have like staple traps, just add those 4 cards. It's not going to be winning you duels, but it's going to be doing what traps do, and that's stall your opponent. So if you're kind of free to play and you have magical cylinder, farm those cards. It's a fun combo. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this little deck, and thanks for watching.